adjusting pressure.
Yeah.
Practicing those little incremental adjustments that increase the pressure.
Okay. Well, let's do that then. Because I wasn't sure what to do because we've gone over so much. Okay, cool. Good Lord. So, pressure. Let me see where our video range is here. Where are you at? I think if we go here. Go, pressure. Top half pressure, side control pressure. What kind of positions do you work on? What do you think pressure? Where do you feel?
Any of them. A couple weeks ago, I forget what we were doing. I think I was just like moving around. And you were reminding me, already light on your feet. Just like being patient in any of the positions and not trying to rush past. Okay, I'm good here. I actually hang out for a sec. Get my bearings. But then there's always these moments like on Friday when it turned into I'm escaping an arm bar, stacking you. It was just moving here to actually create the downward pressure. Nonetheless, here. And you were getting out, like this is press down.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. So that armbar is, if you think of it when we get into it right now, I think of it in a couple of different ways. I think of it's really stuck to me the first time I heard it. Bringing their hips over their shoulders so they can't breathe through like doing some curving in the torso.
So it's over the shoulder.
So the hips have to come up over the shoulders. What it essentially does is those of us that are pectorally endowed, big chest, it's going to cause this difficult to breathe.
Yeah.
It's going to be you're more flexible, so it's going to be probably not as constricted. But if I can find that sweet spot, you'll still feel it. But what you'll end up doing is adjusting a little bit to get that airway open because you can kind of move.
Yeah.
But in that same sense, you're still stuck with compromise. Because I didn't change the structural pressure. Because what people tend to do is they keep their head in line.
Right.
But you might be able to do is adjusting your neck a little bit, or you're adjusting your hips, or you're allowing a little bit of that airflow to open.
Yeah, because there's also the diaphragm getting crushed.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of this pile driver, essentially. The base of the neck, because if I do the head, it might be the head. I'm being under spot, the tailbone, over the base of the neck.
Yeah.
So, if you do it to me, and you're at the stages, as you start almost hitchhiking, so your hips come down, I'm going to actually have the actual good arm, right? Okay? So you're going to get up to your knees. I'm not going to finish. And I want you to think of from here. Now, this knee has to go across. So I want you to bring your shoulder into my thigh so you can elevate my hips. See that?
Shock it.
Yeah. So now what you do is get on both feet. And I'm going to just, right here, if you think of getting my hips high. Right there.
Yeah, that's where it was for me, where I thought if I went too far, I would actually topple over.
You're going to use me as a kickstand, and you're going to let me carry your weight on my tailbone.
Yeah.
But you felt that you're doing everything right, and then I didn't have the arm bar. As soon as you heard the that's weight.
Yeah.
What you're going to do is plank out and let me carry your weight. And I want that rear leg, and I'm saying rear leg so much, I'm saying all the way, something at the same time.
Yeah.
I want that rear leg to almost balance me out.
Okay.
So when you get to that, I want you to use your rear leg to support my spine.
Okay.
And then your pressure is going to be supported by your knee and your weight going in that direction. And my body's kickstanding, carrying everything. And I pressure because I can't let my hips go down.
Yeah.
Let's get that arm bar. I'm getting here. You almost a try to see, but instead you're going hips down. So hips down here. You start standing up. Bring that right knee behind my spine. Okay. And now I want you to lower your shoulder. And now look where my hips are. Just go ahead. I want you to bring my hips over this way.
Oh, yeah.
Like this is it.
Gotcha.
I want you to breathe good. It is good now. I want you to wait there. See how long I can breathe.
Yeah.
You're not doing the right. This always when you're around this one, I'm right. Okay? You're going to stay. Beautiful.
Oh, you know what adjustment I made? It's a few weeks ago.
But you saw in the scramble of fight to get you to stack me correctly, I would have.
Yeah. Were you doing the head and the hips?
Yes. So I wanted you to feel feeling at it,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to make you work on it. I'm going to be gentle about doing it to you, so you can feel the escape until you can't escape. And then you're going to try to do it again.
Okay.
So you're going to have to be loose on the arm. You're still trying to keep the elbow here, but for this practice, you're letting me get wet.
Okay.
You just have to rock. Try to talk to my way. So right here, I can try to start pulling out of this now. Like right hand line, I want to.
Oh, yeah.
And that way, then once I
I reckon you got your knee in this part too,
yeah.
but I can feel it in my tailbone.
Is your neck all right? You should be fine. I'm saying. You can feel it. There's more pressure. If I wanted to plank out, I put more weight on the butt cheek to really support that. And inability to twist in that.
Okay. Okay.
I just want to do it again.
Have a good day. No rhino? Have a good rhino?
I'll just do this one so that I can rub this.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can see the effect, the power of that.
Yeah, immediately you want to do this.
That's good. That's good. Ready? You bite yourself here. Bring it on my face instead of neck.
Okay.
Now pull your elbow out.
Ah.
You could have
I
done
could
it.
have done it a while
I got
ago.
45 seconds. But it's okay. You gotta play with this. If you post your weight on the mat,
Yeah.
take the weight on me. You post your weight on my arm, because I'm trying to underhook. So just push my face.
I don't really want to get your hand on that at all.
You do sometimes you touch to reestablish your base.
Yeah.
You might need to adjust your hips and then get back up. But post on me. Because what you did by posting on me is I'm curled up. You got me out of my iron circle.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. Pull your elbow, pull your elbow. Yeah. So you're doing everything good. Initiate. As soon as you start cross-facing, you get a good base. Try to drop more weight. I'm going to
Okay.
start saying the ABCs. When you feel that my hips are up, I want you to bring my hips up high.
Okay.
And then
And start working my arm.
you're trying to, because you can still get a short arm bar, even though you keep your elbows past my hips, I can still get a little short arm bar.
Yeah.
So I want you to wiggle. Once you feel a little daylight,
Okay.
at least get to halfway through your arm bar, arm form.
Okay.
You might still be holding my wrist. I might still be holding your wrist.
Yeah.
But this is why we encourage holding the elbow.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and this is why you're not doing this. Do a little bit different stuff. It's not bad.
Okay.
What you did is, when you framed harder on my face, my temple went into the mat.
Yeah, actually push your head in the mat rather than just.
You're good. I want you to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing wrong with that. So, that is pressure, but right now I want you to think of it as you're using the pressure to
Take it out of there.
yeah, so there's a couple of different, I'm running through my Rolodex of jiu-jitsu information. When I think of pressure, I always bring it with that diagonal force. So if there's a body here, I'm trying to drive and diagonally into the mat.
Okay.
Instead of
not just sitting on top.
not perpendicular to the mat.
Gotcha.
Only because once they destabilize me somehow, I'm off center.
Yeah.
And being shorter than my opponent, I have a disadvantage where I can't adjust as quickly along them.
Right.
But being that you're not, you're probably going people about your height or smaller, shorter than you. You can decentralize off center and a diagonal. So if you think of pushing along into their spine, pushing their lung through their spine into their other lung.
Okay.
In the mount, I'm driving my hips down. So even though I'm on top, I'm driving at an angle.
Right.
And then on top,
It's not this.
yeah. Yeah, so that's perfect. I'm basing my ass down, but it's creating a forward motion on the upper body.
And that's like the brain side control too.
Yes. Such a great thing. Oh man, that was really good to win. But it took me like 3 months of feeling it. Then he explained it, I'm like, that's good.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good. And then in standing, it's still at an angle, and even Tanner showed something to me. I was like, how can I do that? The base is a staggered foot. So just so I have one driving, just like I'm doing a punch, I'm less powerful when I'm squared off.
Yeah.
There's other Boston type of things I can throw here from here. But if I'm going force for force, I want to have a little stagger foot. It doesn't matter which one is dominant. But that way I can still drive forward. But then also if I find myself dealing with someone giving an open guard or something, I'm gonna pinch my knees. So what this allows me to do is maintain my base.
Yeah.
So the stagger foot allows me to maintain this. The pinching the base kind of prevents them from elevating me
Yeah.
into this rotational offset or off balance. So a lot of
Yeah,
this
if I'm down, I can't open up your wrist.
yeah. So a lot of times in this open guard, when I go that lumber dexter, I come up here, I'm trying to reach your ankles, right? You just get my legs in the way. So this is where you're gonna probably go from open guard to stand up. I'm trying to sweep you back, right?
Yeah.
But if you pinch your knees or just one, let's try one. Where's that? Here's that left one. Now, pigeon toe both. You can also bait me. You can let me take a sweep. As you go down, I want you to pinch your knees and over wrap one of your legs or both your legs over my thigh. Okay. And you go, oh, you're so good. Pinch your knees as you go down.
Okay.
Come on now. Pinch your knees. Now you got shoulders on either side. Right. So it's still
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah.
But now what you're doing is I need to elevate your hip. This pressure this way. Also,
Yeah. You need to get my hip away from that.
yeah. So if I go to this open guard, instead of dummy sweeping, and I go to open guard, I want you to think of Scott hip thrust and shut my heels off your hips. I want you to be bigger thrust.
Okay.
That was more of a shoulder roll-ish type of hip roll-ish.
Okay.
So I want you to think of yeah.
Okay.
Think of cheesy 70s. Dance move.
And I'm still standing.
Yeah.
Rather than.
You can drop the knee if you want to here, or you can immediately replace your knee with the other knee. Right? So going wherever you want.
Okay.
So the one knee, the lance here isn't necessarily to be malicious, it's just to hold you in place.
Yeah.
So you replace it to move. And that's pressure. There are two positions of pressure. You just use one placement to put a couple of pounds of pressure.
Yeah, how much?
But just enough to do that. And then the side control, again, you're doing the Brian, as you call it. You've gotten this so good. But you can feel, it feels like you're going down, but you're not. You're going in my spine behind one.
Yeah.
You're driving just a little bit. So the more I drive into you,
Yeah.
Is that this arm trap? I this elbow back right now.
Okay.
This is always good. So bring your elbow back to the left hand. Your kidney. And then if you can step over with your left knee. I feel like this is something in my hand, but it is not.
Oh, yes.
I feel like you can keep all the habits and I feel like you know kind of so if you're that deep, great. But if you get this, you can start stepping right over my face. I can't make it flexible. I feel like you got no, I don't even reach back. Keep that elbow tight and then hip thrust right there. I just feel vulnerable there.
Yeah.
And you've got my arm and I'm like bigger than that. But anyway,
Twisted too.
yeah. Close our pressures. So what I felt a lot of these recently a lot of guys have done, they were putting this pressure right on my sternum in the knee. So they'll do the both hands or even one hand with both. Really sucks. So they're really worried about that coming up. So when I do this, if I'm going to start maneuvering to the left and right, I want you to see it as a time to stand up like the Silver Surfer, get up on both feet. So I'm going to try to manipulate and I'm just going to open up, use that. And now, you can hit, stop, and then snap like we were talking about. Yeah, you're good. So now see where my hips are?
Yeah.
I want you to get my hips holding my chest.
Oh, that's tough, especially with.
Lock it in. Straight. Keep your knees. Get your knees. See that base?
Yeah.
Your base just adjusted?
Yeah.
Your knees are bowed out. So this
Right,
is
that was too wide.
It's all good. So I'm still in a half guard attack mode, but your base is not compromised because you're pitching your knees, you're pitching foot out, or where I'm going.
Okay.
And I want you to think of where my hips are. They're still not over my chest. A, B, C, D, E. So you think of that. Hips over shoulders.
Yeah, because
You're getting good breath. But it's a playful way for you to think of, do I have against that?
yeah.
You're going to see positions where, I can pass, but I'm not vulnerable.
Yeah. That's where I'm trying to keep my mentality.
There's that moment where, please just fucking pass already.
Yeah.
So, your ribs are folding. Beautiful. We were just talking about pressure. He was like, I was feeling some pressure the last couple of weeks and we've been working on some stuff. And I had no idea what to work on today, but bringing up pressure, positions of pressure. Show me your side control. If you get you in side control, you're going to feel this pressure, downward pressure more than the stomach. You're going to do it to the, come on, who can feel the Brian?
Oh, the Brian special?
Yeah.
The Brian pressure? So, is Brian someone I know?
No, I'm I just want you to feel your left
So
lung.
this is what I was doing, of course. And then feel the yeah.
But watch the way he does it on me. Now watch what Jason does.
Feels the pressure right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's almost invisible. He's putting his toes down, faces down, and he's using the downward pressure on his toes to make his hip hinge his chest down. He's not using any musculature. He's using that hip hinge by putting the pressure in your feet down with your legs. It's a slight elevation of the knees that brings the torso in. I know.
And I feel normal when you squirm. You just, it's like an athletic position other than, what kind of stupid bunch with you?
Yeah.
You're like,
What we developed over like fucking we developed depending on the tempo of this position. If you want to attack it, I know more get give it a spot. And just watch the tempo and attack with it.
you head down from there. He's an old sword.
He's from here. He's from here. He lives in California. He's a suburb. So anyways, point is, only that we working all the time. So we, I said, hey, I'm encouraging, I can be doing it. And I appreciate you doing it. I was able to feel his jiu-jitsu, and he almost apologetic. I'm sorry, I'm saying, but I wasn't dismantling. He was destroying every day before with this until he broke this down one day.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't know how to wrestle. I still don't. He's been a while at least 15 years. So, no, and he doesn't have anything to be apologetic for. He's more of a Gracie jiu-jitsu. I'm going to hold a position and not give it up. Even if I'm not winning, I'm still not winning.
Yeah, it's all over. It's like, I don't like these positions, I'm going to do everything to make sure that you don't get in those positions. And I'm going to slowly make you suffer a little bit.
Which is always holding. So what we worked on earlier was the stacking from this armbar. And you have all of it inside of it. Yeah, I was asking him to make sure he stacks my hips over my shoulder, so it's harder to breathe. Let me cook a little. So I'm being a good partner. I'm not controlling his elbows as much as I should.
And not letting and making him cook, that's just to slow down what you can have anyway. Right? When you get confident in what you do in your positions,
Yeah.
never be in a hurry. You
Right.
slowly have output, but never be in a hurry.
Yeah. That's my watching right now.
You're watching a couple of people for a while,
Yeah.
there's no rush,
Totally.
right? That's why I'd rather roll with Mike every day of the week than any Mike with him.
I appreciate that.
I don't want to get kicked in the face. I don't want to get
I kicked
Brendan.
him 5 times. He did get.
I don't want to get Brendan in the face.
You all know the truth. I'm really moving my face in the way. I'm trying to get that. You're throwing your face in the way
So that you can take as much abuse to try to get that and we can put a home that will never come.
Try for the short my is also
It's like, no, I get the sympathy from Pax.
Yeah. Oh, Dad, I got the black eye again. Dad, you okay? Is Mom beating you? Good.
Good, you'll never do that again. Or you will.
This makes more sense though, because you can't get here on being in the hole.
Yeah, this is where we start when we try to start. But if you're going to start defending it,
Yeah.
not like this.
Yeah, we're there, John Field. See right now, you see.
If you're not doing that, you go elbow deep from here.
Yeah.
It's talking about elbow deep. I know you go. It's easy.
Yeah.
Okay? So this defense prevents you from controlling it. So now we're going to okay, this elbow is going to be able to come through a little easy.
I'll be able to stand.
Yes.
And you can short arm this, like you're doing right now, and use that as a wedge on your quad. You see what I'm saying here? He's got a short arm here, you can't get it elbow deep because you're fighting.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty good lever here by putting his hand on his quad.
Right.
You can jack it up like things.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you get a little bit more control. What you say is good. Okay.
He was showing me too. Put my hand.
Hold him there, rock him on your shoulders more. Make him carry his weight in his neck. You hear that little, that's a release.
I was posting on the mat too. He's like, put your hand on my face. And as soon as I do that, it's like, oh, this is loose.
Yeah. Roll my arm on me.
Yeah.
I like the
And at
face.
first I was like,
Put here,
You're not pushing on him. You're just keeping weight over.
right, and that's
all
resting
you're
more instead of resting over here.
right, make his face carry your weight.
Yeah.
Because I need to be compact. I need to stay in. And you can feel, I was tighter on
A
you.
lot better.
Yeah. The more resistance I'm giving you, but now let's not skip steps. Let's think of, if you can pull that elbow out immediately, do it.
Okay.
But if you need to stack me, post on me instead of that. You can touch, if I start squirming and you lose your balance, touch the mat and then post around my face and my arm.
Okay.
You're creating.
It won't be hard to get out.
You're creating.
Because there's really strong practitioners in here.
Ready?
Yeah, go.
You immediately pulled your elbow up. You did it quick. You didn't even need to post on my face. You felt it and you
Yeah.
sat down.
Yeah.
Ideally, you're doing all that in some time.
Yeah.
But you're not thinking about it and distracting.
Yeah.
Maybe not all the way where you need to. You're posting on this foot. You may not be touching just yet, but you're ready.
Right. Yeah. I felt a little bit of that on Friday. And there it was like, oh yeah, I'm actually doing this to get my arm out. I was just like, sit on it. You get my arm. Yeah, I'm doing this for a reason. Oh yeah.
I'll send you the video. I had a partner, I got body training on Saturday, this guy, who, yeah, and he's just really good. He's a college wrestler, small monkey, but he's good. He's good at jiu-jitsu. He's a good wrestler. He's good at jiu-jitsu. He's gonna move up to 10 years, right? So, not a good.
I think he's a wandering.
He's a nomad up in Santa Fe. Every time I
He's a mic for you.
so,
Yeah. Totally.
I wasn't wondering.
I really like.
No, I wasn't wondering that with you. I was putting out.
Right. You were.
I was going
I saw glimpses of Mike here and there.
Yeah, with Tanner, I talked to him day one. It was only Sam and John I talked to my first week here. And I was like, I'm just trying to feel out where I'm at. And they were all on the shit about it. I don't know where I'm going to start.
Yeah.
And I need to photograph for my kids, so maybe something to find me.
Yeah.
That's why I tried to take it for granted. Anyway, point is, yeah, I was doing that for a few months, so I decided to plan to do it. But, this guy, this motherfucker, he's really good. He body trained me, model trained me, and he did everything, I did everything right, and I did not.
Was were you on top? You bought a body trainer, where your body trainer was from?
But he was just really good at it. Even though I think it's
So you take your back and body trainer?
yeah, so, it was the state that you were at. So,
Doing all the stuff.
and he, oh, you didn't bother to shut down, he didn't bother to shut down.
He just doesn't know where you're
It's
at.
like free hands.
Yeah, and then he got that. Yeah, and so he was letting me work the state, letting me get tired, and then do it. Because I was gonna fight.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that anymore.
He just waited you out.
And he confirmed what I was saying, that see he's got, I don't know if he's long or anything, I can't tell. Yes, I feel I'm not supposed to.
And I'm the opposite. I feel like when I'm hanging out with like some sort of friends, I don't feel that way. And I see myself like in a video, like in the CrossFit video, I was running across the screen the other day, and I'm like,
Everyone else is like, I'm used to everything, and I don't feel that way, it's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, our guy thought it was funny, but I didn't think about it. I think I'm a little
I didn't say anything is.
Yeah.
I was loaded on a video, at level with that week, so my buddy was 6'3", I was like, you should go. He said,
I just hired that.
yeah, well, I also use myself to do my career, then so I was telling him, you can go to the game. Oh, all right, so the first time I got shot, I was like, holy shit, the rest of the play, he was like, please, no.
It's like, can we make height adjustments to the positions we're in?
Yeah,
If
but
I bend that, you know, like,
Yeah.
so, that was just a talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
hang on. There's a lot of times I saw the guys in hang on, wow, hang on. Hang on, chest.
Yeah.
So I saw the guy was doing this side, he was doing that good, and he was good. I saw Jeremiah and Jonathan so they were here, and they were kind of stuck. And the pressure that I wanted to see was more of this hip and this chest being on me. So this pressure right here, even though you're not affecting the truck just yet, it's making me think that I need to address this pressure.
Yeah.
So when I try to paint you, I want you to subtly shoulder shrug my elbow up to my face. See how that collapsed?
Yeah.
When you feel that, now your head's gonna, your ears are coming to my face. You give that really tears my throat to the thing. Now you can use your opposite, your opposite hand to push my head and shove into your tummy. And it's all affected from this pressure on the roof and on what you hit. Don't keep going on. It's active tension. That pressure is what I want you to think of. Submission to him.
Yeah.
My defense is to create space here. I need to frame it. I've been doing this weird thing, I don't know what it's called. Like, I'm just kind of putting my hand out like this, but it's staying strong and I kind of space it. I'm going with other things, but if I do it, you start applying a move. It makes you think when I'm going to get out.
Yeah.
So I want you to go hip to hip, sit south. The whole body goes south, I'm going to adjust. Now I can just push over the regular switch. Right, stay here. Or if I can, I'll put here, but that didn't do much for the one on. This is a little bit. But what you feel is this. You can
Do this.
do that, you can do this.
Okay.
You can do, what was this called in the second? First is for the foods. I don't know what it's called. Anyway,
Chest.
so doing this, I'm learning about it now.
I thought you got to be touched over.
That's a certain, but this is what one used to do. These are what we do, I want you to learn it out.
Okay.
And you pump it on the pressure on the palm.
Okay.
So you can answer the phone just like this, but the reason why this is less effective is all I'm going to do is give you some pressure inside the side.
Yeah.
So what I do is I'll go jaw, cheekbone, or eye socket. I'll give myself a black eye. I want this part of my thumb on this leg.
Yeah.
But this is more space, this. Now, this is buying you time and you do that. So, you can start by whichever you need. I'm having chest and hip connection. I'm kind of like failing here. The more I go north, the less I'm going to have it.
Yeah.
I'm driving in a diagonal position. You know my hands here, I'm not anchored, but I'm trying to grab my elbow. My elbow's still not touching, but I'm still taking all the more. You're feeling all the from hip to your rib. So go ahead and frame palm to palm. Get my heel a bit, that's good. I'm just. Yeah. There's no rush to submission. I just kind of just leverage this. And the more I pull my hand through, it drops my elbow. I don't think I'm actually touching my elbow. You guys might. But the whole emphasis is focusing on the elbow and all that pressure.
Yeah.
There's never any, so if I change my weight, I put my knees down. Go ahead and frame. Less of that.
Yeah. When you're sitting on that, it's, yeah. I always just come back to it for it feels exhausting.
Push my hand to the left hand.
Yeah, but just a little bit. So, navel rib extra. And I think this elbow from there, I think you touch right up.
It doesn't feel that much.
How do you do it? You can see the space between the elbow and your shoulder is dropping. Because you're not tracking your muscle, you're relaxing it. I'm trying to focus on things that are going on. Your shoulders are going up too far. You're going in my jaw. I want you to just flare this elbow out. Instead of, yes.
Touch my forehead to your forehead.
I would say forehead with that. You're going too far north. It works for you, and it works. I'm going to show you some of it. I didn't need too much jaw on my book. So, this is the first one. Too far north. I feel your jaw.
Yeah, that's right.
I feel your jaw. I don't want to feel that. It's hard to feel when you don't have a sense of with my children. So I think it was fun. But if I would have a daughter, I would do it.
Yeah, it went from upward force to like a belt. Almost like a belt right around here. And it's like, oh, I'm going to get a headache in about 3 seconds if I go back.
Such a beautiful color.
I matched that shirt.
Red and purple. Royal.
So I just look at that, and when I try to do is pull my hand, so I pull this elbow, yes. So see, I kind of feel like you're still too high.
Yeah, I can feel your
Again, right there.
I can feel your chin that's not.
Don't feel like, yeah, this is already shrinking, so I want you to relax, so contract that muscle. With the elbow comes down, you're dropping this down to your wrist, through it. And now head pressure, head down. Way different, your head didn't go up, your head went down to that, and this way.
It's less effort for you.
Real quickly too, because I don't know what, I didn't grab.
You don't need to.
Yeah, man, there's enough sticky here that I can actually adjust better with this hand here. And as you move, it just settles me in.
So what this works is because you're helping to flare your elbow this way, taking away the space between my elbow. But if you start driving north, it opens it back up, and I'm feeling a lot of upward pressure on my jaw. You're not just
Which you can live with.
feels like you're being a dick, which you're not. I'm being a nuisance idiot by blocking with my face. You're not smashing my face, I'm using my face as a frame. There's a difference there.
Yeah, man.
So when I suggested you settle south, it's something that you do. That was that development from the top. I was focusing.
Yeah, well, and just remembering to let you work you're fighting, it's helping me and gravity fill in the cracks.
It's you. If you don't want to do it. No, the person don't do this.
Right.
I can feel your shoulder, I mean, I can feel your jaw just a little bit, but it's not that much. But you can feel the difference between that.
Yeah,
Yes.
immediately.
This doesn't feel as threatening, but know that this is worse.
Yeah.
So what I gotta do is right now there's a space between my elbow and your carotid. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm being nice and staying on this knee, I'm now gonna do that. Little hip pressure, my ribs and hips should be all you feel. But my focus is Does that make sense to you now? I mean, I'm not saying
No, it's just good.
it's just good to see the stuff. You can do both.
It's a good review. Because head and arm triangles have been something that I've always have come naturally to me, but I've never worked on a lot of technical parts of them. It's just, you can get to that really easy because your arms are longer than most tarantulas, and it just can't easy, and for bigger heavyweight guys like, Brock and, what's the name of the Vegas guy who's been around forever? I can see his face, but I can't. Anyway, just the head and arm triangle comes really easy when you got a real ton guy and it's tough to get him off the feet.
How can you help?
No, my buddy went to high school with him. The Vegas heavyweight was, anyway, one of the OG jiu-jitsu players.
So when you say head and arm triangle on that, remember the positions come from the hip and the hip position and the elbow. So you get the elbow first, you might lose the hip. So if you feel it right here, I want you to feel like you should have it here.
Yeah.
So just on it, just like dropping it, like dropping it. There you go. You can either go to table grip, or your hand in this direction. Or you can push it down to you.
Pretty tight.
It's already tight.
Yeah.
Pretty tight. So now,
Being here for a little bit.
I would just,
Pressure.
and just changing the group of color. If you don't get the immediate submission, just hold it.
Yeah. It's feeling like the principles of the Brian side control, whatever first you go.
Yeah, but it's this that's bringing
Yeah.
the submission. Then you're gonna think focus on that other. The last thing you worry about is that.
So if I'm good side control, I'm like, this is a better looking for me.
What am I doing?
Yes, good job. If you got this, go down, forward. Too high. Step south, and adjust. Hold it.
You just create some space under your shoulder. How much effort did you put into keeping it?
Not too much.
It was just surfing.
Yeah.
You felt me trying to rig roll more than you heard me being able to say things. When you just told me moves, I couldn't.
And I felt like you've been talking about it, it's kind of,
You're gonna slump into slump it. I see moves and slump.
and then you rotate your hips and then just do a quick roll. Oh, let's get that here.
But you know you have control, so you're not
Yeah.
panicking when you finish.
Yeah.
There's not much of a mistake once that's locked down.
You guys wanna roll for the last few minutes? Did you do that? That's the other, that's still a full hour. But you guys are both healthy enough to, I know that he's not retarded, and you're retarded enough. Like,
Yeah, you haven't been bouncing.
yeah, you're just retarded enough like me. No, but, yeah, I feel safe, you know. I had him go to the purple, he was with me, like, oh yeah, you should be fine, and I know that guy was a fucking idiot. He went really fucking spastic with Jason, I think. Oh, he's a nice guy, he's a visitor, but he's not.
I gotta prove myself that
I don't, yeah,
That's what it felt. We could just whip them out.
yeah, I thought it would be like easy go, oh yeah, he's good to go, that's how it should be. But, I don't know. You're a man, I know.
Alright.
You go with it, but I was just like, oh, I guess I should have paid attention. Yeah, that's the thing. When I
Thanks, but no thanks.
that's what I went up and I was like, he's kind of dick, I go, yeah, and I was like, I'm sorry.
I just noticed these and three of those pictures. All three of them, he's at a disadvantage. he's being tripped by Pearl in that one.
Yeah.
He's in lower side control, and he's being swept in that one. Poor guy.
Swept so hard that his hair is flying.
It's obviously still here.
She started, she's gone.
Yeah. Dynamic.
It saved her mental health.
I mean, he's
Sure,
a
after he did a lot for her.
good with time? Or you got one more? You good?
I gotta go.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
You got a couple rolls in?
Yeah, that was great.
You got to watch one.
Thanks for letting me get all those arm bars and then crushing me.
Control.
Because I can see it.
Control.
Yeah. You're like, you're there, so do the thing.
I'm trying to work on control, but not finish.
Yeah.
Can I transition?
Yeah.
Good. When you're over to see us, trying to. Yeah. All right, bro. Thank you so much. I think that was a good intensity for you because you did go for it, but
Yeah, it was,
you were never on the risk. I wasn't on the risk. I think we were both good on
the
the
pace was good for me,
Yeah.
pushing me a little bit, getting my cardio.
Whew. The difference, like with us three, is we're not trying to hurt each other. We know not to hurt ourselves. So
That's why I'm kind of avoiding the mats.
I get it, dude.
Like the control, people I trust.
well, that's what I was saying. I didn't feel like I did really well this weekend personally, but I'm sure I had my little micro victories. But did I get hurt? And can I roll the next day?
Okay.
I'm good. No one's gonna
Yeah,
take.
warm up properly.
Yeah. Well, see, my warm up is the light drilling.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But like when we did the EBI, that was supposed to be the warm ups.
Sure.
So you're doing it through movement. These bear crawls and all that stuff, it really fucking kills my butt, hurts my body.
Yeah, a traditional warm up anymore just, it's not good on my shoulders. Bear crawls and that whole shit. That's for the kiddos.
But you can feel that I'm threatening the arm locks and the wrist locks, but I'm not really trying to get them.
Right.
And you're not susceptible.